All right, so tonight's devotion was breaking the silence. One verse we had was James chapter 5, verse 16. It is, "Therefore confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of a righteous man is powerful and effective." This is coming down to where you need those people around you that understand what you've been through, or that support you and encourage you for the right reasons, that are holding you accountable, trying to push you out of that old you used to be and getting you out of the ways of your past so you can just become this new reborn person when you find God. Because if the more you're able to talk about what you've been through and face that past and get through it, the easier your life will become, and how much easier it is to depend and put your faith on God, because that's all you're focused on. You're not focused on what happened back then to you, or the mistakes you made, or the sins you committed, or the addictions that held you. All that's gone from your past when you start here with this new relationship and on this new walk and journey with Jesus Christ. So confess your sins to other people. Whether it's sins you committed or sins that have been committed against you, you've got to talk about them. You've got to get them out off your chest. That way you got a clean slate. Pray for each other so that you may be healed. I pray for anybody that this could have happened to in the past, things that I went through. There's some things I can't relate to, and that's fine. And there's some people that won't be able to relate to me, and that's fine. But I do pray for people who are going through things that I went through, and that I pray that somebody notices it happening to that little kid and is able to stand up and do the right thing and put a stop to it. I pray for things like that. And I hope those prayers are answered. But if they're not, then just like what happened to me, is there's a reason for it, and down the road, hopefully that'll happen and make sense. Our other verse is Proverbs chapter 31, verse 8 and 9. "Speak up for those who cannot speak for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy." And this is kind of going back to what I was just saying. Like, if you see something or hear something going on, someone being abused or something, speak up and try to help that person and put a stop to that. But also, it's speaking up for what happened to you. Maybe that kid that it happened to from your past. Yourself, even the adult that it happened to. Speak up, talk about it, help others who are going through it. That's why I'm doing this. I never thought that I would be sitting here recording a video talking about the things that happened to me in my past. But I want to, because I didn't have anything like that to give me that support or that nudge to get out there and try to find help and to talk about it and to get out of my own way, because I was hurting myself. I was holding myself back, and it was just making me angry and drink more and dependent on alcohol more. So talk about it so you can help somebody, but you can also help yourself by relieving all that pain and the weight of those burdens and fears and anxiety and depression, all that stuff that weighs you down. So break the silence, talk about it so you can start that healing process.